Organizations should be mitigating risk by first and foremost talking about it and understanding that it exists and is pervasive in their business. Understanding the threat landscape by doing an assessment of your environment is a good step. Many times that might be triggered by trying to develop an incident response plan. You kind of need to know what you have in order to figure out how to protect it.
I think the most common mistake that leads to breach incidents is really having companies that are not prepared by not having security risk assessments. They really need to have a enterprise-wide analysis and security risk assessment to know where their data is stored, what type of data they have, what laws apply. And if you know that and you've done that type of assessment, you're already ahead of a potential breach, both because you will be able to head those off more, and then if one does happen, you'll be more prepared.
Also, I think it is key to do it in an open book fashion to make sure that you're sharing with staff as you go through the process of learning. This is about increasing awareness, being open to new ideas, and to always be updating that awareness in the plans that are underneath.
I think the future for cybersecurity is really expansive here. So we're going to have cybersecurity attacks. There's always going to be a hacker or an organized crime group that is on top of these and figuring out new ways to attack. So I think for companies, it's really having your team in place. So whether that's your IT team, your forensic team, your cybersecurity insurance, PR, legal, business continuity, your executives, right? Having that team in place is really, I think, what's going to be critical as we continue to see a rise in cybersecurity attacks.
Cyber insurance is an insurance policy that helps with breach response. One of the things in the cyber insurance policy is considered first-party damages. So that is hiring your breach response coach, hiring your law firm, hiring your PR firm, all of those folks that can help you get through an incident. And the good thing about having the insurance policy is you have one call to make. And that breach response coach actually helps you get the 5, 6, 7 other vendors that you need in order to respond to the breach. That's one part of it. The second part of it is third-party liability. So at the point that you've had a breach, there's a really good chance that you're going to get sued.
Well, the future of cybersecurity is unknown but bleak. We're only seeing an increase in attacks. Those attacks are becoming more broad in scope. During the last couple of weeks, we've become aware of where organizations are finding that people are out recruiting on behalf of that organization through HR channels, and they have no relationship to the entity, but it's a way for threat actors to get personal information on individuals. How many of us have found that ideal job description and wanted to share information by sending a resume, and then all of a sudden you get the government form pack where you're filling out information that includes serial numbers and home addresses, and we seem to offer that up quickly in the hopes of finding that perfect job. Being aware of these different threat landscapes, these different actors, these different approaches is going to be key, because it's only going to increase in severity, frequency, and they're going to be highly complex.